There it is, guys. There's the inside of my fridge. This week I'm eating out of my fridge and my freezer. And I'm going to be eating some of the stuff in my pantry, my everyday pantry, my best before pantry. Try to move this stuff along, because I want to bring up my summer stash at the end of next week from downstairs freezer and from the pantry, and start eating the stuff that I've been accumulating for summer. So this week, what I'm planning on making dinners with some of the stuff here. So let's see what I have. Tonight, for sure, I'll be using these. These are fresh chicken leg quarters. So there's 3 chicken leg quarters here. So I'm making chicken for supper tonight. I was going to make it yesterday, but it was still quite frozen, so we didn't do that. I have these leftover buns that I bought on my last grocery haul. There's 12 of them. Or 1, 2, 4, 8, 9, 10. Sorry, 10. We had 2 of them. So I'm going to be making some probably tuna sandwiches this week. I have those tomatoes that I bought on my last grocery haul, so I'm going to make some tomato sandwiches with the cucumbers. Maybe it's toasted tomato. It's that time of year, guys. I take my extra coffee in the morning when there's some left in the pot, and I put it in the fridge for iced coffees. I still have 1 bag of milk. Well, 1.5. Still have some in here, and I have a bag down there. So I'm good for milk for this week. This one here doesn't look the greatest. It's kind of wrinkly. This apple doesn't look good, right? So I'm going to cut that up and give it to the squirrels today. These ones are the ones I just got not too long ago. I think it was last grocery haul. So we're eating up those apples this week. Get rid of those. It's going to be that time of year. We're going to eat more fruits and veggies. So, there's actually more in the back. So there we go. Put that like that. Make it look nice. Try to organize a little bit. I like to organize and keep things organized. So, we're running out of eggs. Jay went through those packs of 30 real fast. So, we've got 2 left from that pack of 30s. I keep an extra 12 pack, a carton of 12 packs, because, well, when you have only a couple left, you could just put it in a smaller container, right? Instead of that big 30 pack. Still have some fromage, cheese. This paper that you get at the Dollar Tree, or Dollar Store, Dollarama. I love it. I absolutely love it for my cheese. Keeps it nice and fresh. Because when you put it back in the plastic, I find it dries out. And yeah, I don't like it. What else do I have to eat this week? I'm going to be eating these yogurts. So there's a couple yogurts left. So we'll make some parfaits, or I was thinking about maybe making a couple smoothies if I'm not so lazy. But usually we would have that at nighttime for a snack. Jay got this at the butcher's last time he was there. He loves these guys. He will not make it past the car. So he eats it on the way home. But I had one that I didn't eat yet. So that will go with crackers and cheese sometime this week as a little side plate for a little snack or something. The Trisel cream cheese, I'm using that for whatever. A little bit of peppers, so we're using that for the omelets this week. See, I got to wipe everything down this week. I want to take everything out, wipe it down, make it all fresh for my next little grocery haul at the end of the month. And for that little, summer stash that I'll start putting stuff in here. Still got to use this up. This sauce, as long as it's refrigerated, it's good for another week. So I just opened this recently. And yeah, we used it as a side dip for my pizza. So we're going to use that this week. I'm going to make a dish, probably pasta or something. If not, maybe on chicken or chicken parm or something like that. I still have some of these. strawberries. Still have another one in the back there that's full, and this one's half. Well, strawberries really stretched this week. Not this week, well, since I bought it, actually. It's been 2 weeks now. And they're still perfectly fine, like I'll show you guys. I tell people all the time now. Since I found this out, I've been doing it, and I love it. Like, look at this. You know, strawberries within a couple days usually go bad, right? Look. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine, guys. Nothing wrong with them. As long as you keep them in the jar, don't wash them. Just put them right in there, in the jar. Go through them first. Make sure there's no, like, bruises and stuff. And then put it in there, and it lasts a lot longer. You just wash them when you need them. I have salsa. Salsa. A little bit left. I don't have nachos, but I should be using that for something this week. And that's pretty much it for this. So I still have some oranges at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 oranges. So we'll have oranges this week for snacks or a side with lunch. Still one romaine, so I'll make a Caesar salad or some kind of salad. 2 bags of carrots. So I'm planning on making carrot fries in the air fryer, or the onion and carrot baked in the oven. I love that. That's something I'll make with that. And that's it for that, guys. That is what I'm going to use up this week in my fridge. I got to make some meals with that. I really got to rotate the stuff. And as for this here, look at this, guys. I've been condiment blessed in abundance. My sister bought herself a new fridge, and she's like, "Hey, sister, I got bags and bags of condiment stuff. Do you want it?" And she knows I will, right? Because she watches my channel, and she's like, she knows I use them in my challenges and stuff. So look at that. She's got hot sauces and, I don't know, some kind of other sauce. Buffalo sauce. So all these kinds of sauces. Chicken wing sauce. My sister buys this kind of stuff for the barbecue, and they don't use all the sauces. I think this is teriyaki. Yeah, there's all kinds of them. There's a couple. One more is some kind of hot sauce. Then my mom does the same. You know, she orders out for Chinese food. She likes her Chinese food, so she gives me all her soy sauces. So I haven't had to buy soy sauce in a long time. Because almost every weekend when I see her, she gives me a little bag with a bunch of these in there, right? So you get soy sauce, plum sauce. So I get a bunch of them. And I put it in the little carriers for my french fries. After a while, I'll just throw them out and change it up. Perfect size to actually fit in my door as well, you know. Yeah, look at all the ketchups I have. We get them too at Wendy's. We always ask for ketchup, mayonnaise, and all that stuff on the side, you know. So mayonnaise especially. Because mayonnaise is expensive, guys. So if you run out of mayonnaise, at least you have the little packets, right? My sister gave me these ones. So yeah, we're good for a little bit of condiments there. Plus whatever condiments I have in the door. I have to buy some more mustard. Then I was thinking, I got that mustard powder from the food truck last time. I got a case of it, so I might make my own mustard. These things here, these males, like I said, guys, 25 cents. They are so good. And for $2, usually on the shelf, I'm thinking, well, $2, yeah, it's a little steep for a little bottle like that at the Dollar Tree. So, it's nice to have the little packets for now. You know. Oh, here's another one. More. These ones I gotta sort out. Sweet and sour sauces, ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, all kinds of stuff, right? So yeah. But down there's barbecue sauce, lemon, Frank's hot sauce. I haven't been eating my Frank's. I don't know what's going on there, but I'm gonna have to start doing that. Because I really like Frank's. tartar sauce, plum sauce. There. Okay, so that's my fridge, guys. That's my fridge. Okay, and that's my freezer. Well, I'll tell you. Mostly this stack here is Bella's meats. So it goes all the way to the back, okay? Like you see, there's a couple things there for my summer stash. Like this is my summer stash. I'm thinking the shrimp's going to make it to my summer stash because I haven't eaten any of that yet. I was supposed to, but I've just been lazy. That's right, I've been lazy. Got some hot dogs there for the summer stash. Chicken burgers that I'm going to eat up this week too. Whole bunch of peppers. Of course, Jay had to be funny. He packaged it. 3 fucking packs of peppers. That's Jay for you. So yeah, that's desserts in there. So I got cupcakes and tea biscuits that I made. That's for my summer stash. This ice cream, guys, I'm going to have to finish this week. Absolutely delicious. But I need the room. And the carton's kind of falling apart. So yeah, these are Bella's. So I have a couple packs of chicken here. Chicken thighs, chicken breast. So yeah, I might use one, but I think the 2 other ones are for summer stash. It has probably summer on it. These are my homemade waffles. We'll have that. So we got a lot to eat this week, guys. Lots to eat up. I need the room. Come on. Got to get the room going. A little bit of a mess. I'm good for butter for a while, which is good. I have one in the fridge, and I got 2 here, and I got some more downstairs. More hot dogs. Broccoli. Got to make some beef broccoli or something. Want to use that up. Same with the berries. The berries are open. Pizza. We bought a pizza on Friday. 2 pizzas on Friday. 2 for 50. Sorry, 2 for 15. So I cooked one up and I wrapped them up for this week for lunch or something. So we'll have pizza this week, which is good. Skewers. Bananas. Oh yeah, spinach. I'm going to make something with spinach. So I have some good recipes coming up this week, guys. Lots of good stuff. Okay. And now for my clusterfuck table. This is my best before table. I've been using it, guys. I've been going through it and I've been using stuff, but I'm still finding stuff in my pantry, which baffles me because I go through my pantry quite a bit. I rotate my products and I always do clean outs. At least a couple times a year I do a clean out, and I'm still finding stuff that are from 2022, 2023. I'm like, what the heck? Of course, those are gone. I ate it up, whatever, but wow, it's just crazy. So, yeah, I got some of these sliced black olives. I have to make something with that. I really do. Escargot. Now, escargot usually we eat with cheese or whatever and a nice garlic sauce or whatever, right? I'm not too sure. I haven't had escargot in a long time. I used to make those little escargot plates when I worked in a restaurant, and they were pretty good. Maybe I'll do that. So we've got some of these clementines, or mandarins, sorry. Mandarins. What do you want, Bella? Banging your head everywhere? Mama making a video, honey. Yeah. So anyways, so I got these mandarins here. I'm going to have to use those up as well. Maybe use it with Jell-O or something. A Jell-O mold. And I still have these herb and spices. Tomato paste. I got to make a sauce. So, just endless amounts of food where I could make something with it, right? It's just being creative and figuring out what to do with it. Jalapeno slices. There's a lot of jalapenos in there. So I don't know. What would you do with the jalapeno slices? I know I could top it off on pizza or put it in a dish or something. But is there something specific I could make with that? Like, I don't know. I don't really use jalapeno. But I have it. Now, every time I look at this beautiful soup. Look at that soup. I want to make that soup. So that's probably what I'll be doing with this, is making the soup with the pasta and the vegetables, like a vegetable soup, you know, vegetable noodle soup. I have the pasta here. I really don't want to eat pasta though, because it does make my sugars go up. Then I have to be careful for a couple days. So there's the pasta for that. So I'm slowly getting through this stuff. I'm quite happy about that. Here's some dehydrated vegetables. Like, how come I never found that? It was right there on my shelf, okay? Like, visibly. And look, 2022. I don't know why I didn't see that date. But they're dehydrated, so they're good. No problems. These are the ones I dehydrated myself. Made my own mix. This is when I was using my dehydrator back when. And yeah, I'm going to use that probably in that vegetable soup. Couscous. Couscous. I'm going to bring that forward because I want to eat that this week. Definitely. Actually, I'm going to bring that out and eat that with chicken tonight. That chicken tonight. Now, these I thought were called chow mein noodles because there's some that are called chow mein noodles. But these are stir-fry noodles. I don't think they're chow mein noodles. Now, I was going to do the shrimp with that, and I don't think I'll be doing the shrimp with that. I actually am not too sure what I want to do with that. But I don't want to have shrimp with it. So, we'll figure something out. Have some Chinese night or something. Make some Chinese stir-fry of some sort. Maybe with the jalapenos. Maybe. I still have the yellow split peas. I still have some left, guys. And I still have a bag of it. So, you remember that garlic pea soup I made? I think I want to make that again because that was so good. And I still have turkey broth from when I made a turkey in my freezer. So, look at that. Yellow split peas. I got so many. So, I could actually make it and make a big, huge pot of it. Maybe share it, you know. Bring it to a couple friends or whatever. And so they can enjoy it as well. My sister loved it. Brown cane sugar. Now, that's something I probably won't use. I try to avoid sugar as much as possible. I use stevia mostly. So, and Jay doesn't use this. He uses coconut sugar. So, I could probably use this in baking. But we're trying to avoid, you know, baking stuff. Cane sugar. It doesn't go bad. People say, oh, yeah. It's got an expiry date on it, too. 2023. But when does sugar go bad? Like, there's nothing wrong with it. It's not hard or nothing. You know? Should I put it in a jar or leave it in the package? I don't know. I could give it away. Maybe I could give it to the soup kitchen, or maybe that's what I'll do. I'll give it to the thrift store. They have a section there with food, and it's free food for anybody that walks in if they want it. Maybe that's what I'll do. Coconut flour. I got a little bit left. Maybe I'll make some cookies this week. Some of those power cookies I make. You know, pumpkin and almond flour, coconut flour, all that good stuff, right? Veggie soup mix. This makes really good veggie soup. Now, this stuff here, I know back in the day, I don't know if they still do, they used to use this at the soup kitchen. And that's what they used to make their soups with a lot of times, was this vegetable-based, pasta-based, lentils in it. There's all kinds of good stuff in it, right? So you have a big hearty soup, and they used to go through bags like this like crazy. And it's pretty good. It's pretty good stuff. So I could either keep it for the fall, for a nice big hearty soup, or just eat it up this summer. I don't know. Just not feeling it right now, guys. Not feeling it. But I probably will in the fall. Okay. What else do I got? This tapioca flour. I bought this off Amazon because I was curious about tapioca flour. I'm going to try that, you know. I was like, oh, I'm going to make a bread with that. I haven't made it yet. I've been, I don't know, procrastinating. That's right. I've been procrastinating. And it has a nice recipe on the back for cheese bread. Cheese bread. Of all things, guys, cheese bread with tapioca flour. So, should I make the cheese bread, you think? Why not, right? 4 cups of tapioca, shredded mozzarella, grated Parmesan, milk, vegetable oils, eggs, and salt. Seems pretty easy. Maybe that's what I'll do. Not this week, but maybe next week. Or the week after. Or the week after. See, I'm procrastinating again.
Just do it! Now!
All right, I'm procrastinating, clearly.
Well, I haven't started it yet, but I'm writing a diary entry about the nature of procrastination. And very shortly, I'm getting ready to almost start.
I think that's it, guys. Also. Got to use up that also. Got the sheriff stuff. I don't know why I buy these, guys. Every time I buy these, I have intentions of making something. It's the chocolate one or the lemon one. I'm like, I'm going to make something with that. Never make it. Goes expired by then. Or best before, you know. This is best before 2024. But it's still good. It's still good because it's just dry stuff. So, I can make something with that. But have I done it? No, have not.
Just get it done.
But I should. Summer's coming. Or summer's pretty much here. And just make a whole bunch of stuff. And of course, I've showed you this before, guys. These are all dry packets of different kinds of variety of things that you can use up to make stuff in the crock pot, stuff to make meals with. So, very easy. You know, quesadillas, slow cooker barbacoa, pot roast, soup mix, pulled pork, chicken, chili. Oh, I gotta put that chili in the front, actually. So yeah, all things that I can make. All things that I can make. So I keep this in hand right here. So I go through them first before I go through my other ones in the container because these ones have to be used up faster. And that is it, guys. That is my little best before corner of things I have to use up sooner than later. So I have to use up this stuff before I use my stuff in my everyday pantry. So that's what I'm going to have to do. Try to get the stuff off the table. Clear this area. So I could clear this area, have a little, you know, more space in my pantry. That would be great. That would be great. Well, guys, that's what I have in my fridge this week. And that's what I have in my pantry that I'm going to use up to make meals. This week it's just nice and simple. I have some things to do outside. I have some things to do around the house. I'm decluttering. I'm fixing things. I'm cleaning up things. Just getting things ready for summertime. So, yeah, I'm just going to make easy meals with what I have there. I'm not spending extra money. I'm not going out. I'm trying to avoid going to any kind of restaurant like Wendy's because Wendy's is very tempting lately. And, yeah. So, just want to share that with you guys. This is why it's essential to have a pantry. This is why it's essential to stock up your freezer because there's sometimes when you just don't really have the cash to go out. And this week I don't really have the cash to go out and do things. And so I'm eating out of my fridge. I'm eating out in my freezer. I'm cleaning out my freezer. I'm cleaning out my fridge. I'm cleaning out my pantry. Because next week is the last grocery haul for this month. So it's going to be a small one. But I'm also going to show you what I'm bringing forward for the summertime. It's not a huge amount of food, guys, but it's going to help on my budget, you know. I'm glad I actually did that this year. I actually, you know, decided, well, I'm going to have stuff ready for the summertime. So I got a lot of snack foods for travel, for picnics, for coffee runs, whatever, you know. And I also have meats and stuff for barbecues, for get-togethers, whatever. So that's going to help my budget this summer. My budget is a little smaller in the summertime because Jay doesn't work during the summer. So, yeah, it's going to help a little bit on the bill. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Keep on watching because this week I'll be just making recipes from the pantry and the fridge and freezer. So every day I'll be making a little video just to show you this is what I ate today, this is what I'm making, blah, blah, blah. So keep on watching. And I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.